In this video, we are going to learn how you can add cash-free payments link submission details to Google Sheets. So let's suppose you have generated a payment link using your cash-free payment gateway and you have shared that link with your customers to collect the payments. Now you want that whenever the payment is made via payment link, automatically all the payment details should be added to your Google Sheets. For that, you need to integrate your cash-free account with Google Sheets. So here your trigger application would be cash-free and your action application would be Google Sheets. So how you can integrate both these software applications using Pabbly Connect? For that you need to come to my screen. To integrate cash-free payment gateway to Google Sheets, first we need to log into Pabbly, pabbly.com. This is the website of Pabbly. Now here we can find two options, sign in, sign up free. If you're a new user, you have to just click on sign up for free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes and you're going to get free tasks every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply sign in. In the All Apps section, access Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, click on this plus sign, create workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as add payment details of cash-free payment links to Google Sheets. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now we can see two windows, trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want that whenever the payment is made via cash-free payment links, automatically the payment details should be added to your Google Sheets. So first we are going to integrate cash-free account with Pabbly Connect. So open this trigger window and here choose the application name as cash-free. Select the trigger event as payment via link. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So by following these instructions, you can set up the webhook in your cash-free account. So let's copy this webhook URL from here and I'll just take you to my cash-free payment gateway. From here, we have to just move to the developers section. Here from the products, we have to move to payment gateway and here we have to click on webhooks. Now here we have to come to payment link option, click on payment link, click on add webhook URL button and here we are going to paste the webhook URL that we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Click on test and add. Click on add. Response code 200 webhook added successfully. Okay, so the webhook has been added successfully. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect and here we can see that the response is received and a test response is received over here. Okay, we can find the link ID, customer email address, customer name, his phone number. When we scroll down, we can find some amounts also, the created date and time, currency, expiry time. This is the link expiry time, date and time. Okay, this is the link ID. Notify URL partial amount, even some other details are also captured. That is the link status. Here we have got the order amount, transaction ID, transaction status and the type as payment link event. Okay. Now here I want to give you an important information that whenever the payment is captured, the trigger runs 3 times over here. So if you're going to check the history in the runtime, the trigger runs or the trigger executes 3 times. First one is for the signature verified. Second one is for the payment success webhook and the next one is for payment link event. So now we want this workflow to run only when the event is success, okay, or whenever the payment is made. And whenever the payment is captured, we get this type of data, the test data that we have received over here. Okay, so instead of recapturing the webhook response, we are going to use this test data to be mapped further. Okay. So now we want this workflow to run only when the payment is captured. And here for the payment captured, we have got the payment type as payment link event. So now we are going to apply a filter over here. We are going to apply a condition that whenever the payment type is payment link event, then only the workflow should run further. So let's scroll down, come to this action window and here choose the application name as filter. Now here we have to select the label. So we have already got the label over here, that is the type, the payment type. So we have to give the same label over here. Let us find it from the drop down. That is payment link event. Now here we have to select the filter type as equal to and here we have to give the value. So let us give it as payment underscore link underscore event. Okay, the same label that we have received over here. that is payment underscore link underscore event. Okay, if this particular label is equal to this value, then only this workflow should run further. Okay, now let us check the condition by clicking on save and send test request. Okay, and here we have got the status as success message, condition is true. Okay, we have got the same status over here, that is payment link event. So now we want the payment details to be added to our Google Sheet. So now let's integrate Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So come to this plus sign and click on add action step. And here choose the application name as Google Sheets. Select the action event as add new row. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. Click on connect with Google Sheets. Now here it is asking me to choose an account to continue to Pabbly Connect Sheets. So I'm just going to choose my account where I have already created my Google Sheet. Now it is asking for the additional access. So let's click on continue to give away the access as the data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. Authorization successful. And now the Google Sheets are connected to Pabbly Connect. Now as we have created a connection, here we can find all the spreadsheets that I have created in my Google Sheet account. So I'll just show you the spreadsheet that I have already created named Cashfree Payment Details, where I'm collecting all the details of the payment. Order ID, transaction ID, customer details, currency, amount, even the link details and the transaction status also. And here you can see that my sheet name is sheet 1. So now I want all the payment details to be captured in this particular Google Sheet. So we are going to integrate this particular sheet with Pabbly Connect. So our sheet name is Cashfree Payment Details. So we'll have to select the same spreadsheet name over here also. That is Cashfree Payment Details. Now here the sheet name is automatically captured just because I have created a single sheet in this particular spreadsheet. If you have created multiple sheets, from the drop down you have to select your specific sheet name. Okay. Now here it is asking for the details that needs to be entered in these columns. So we have already got all these details from our trigger response over here. So now we are going to map all these details. For mapping, simply scroll down, click it over here, come to the trigger response, and from the drop down we are going to find the order ID. This was the order ID. In the same way, we'll be mapping the transaction ID. Here we have to map the customer name. Here we'll be mapping the email address of the customer. Here we'll be mapping the phone number. Here we have to map the currency. Here will let us map the amount. Here we'll be mapping the link created date. Here we have to map the expiry date. Here let us map the data link status. And here we'll be mapping the transaction status. Okay, so we have mapped all the details. Now let's click on save and send test request. So here we can see the responses received. It means the data is added to our Google Sheet. Let's check it. Okay, and here we can see that all the payment details are captured in this particular Google Sheet. We can find the order ID, transaction ID, customer name, his email address, phone number, currency, amount, link created date, link expiry date, even the data link status as partially paid and the transaction status as success. So all the details of the payment are captured over here in our Google Sheet. And in this way, our integration is working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now, as we have set up an automation, this is a one-time process. Next time, whenever you're going to generate a payment link and the payment is received via that payment link, automatically all the payment details will be captured in your Google Sheet. So now we are going to check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, let's move to Cashfree account. And here we are going to just generate a new payment link. So let's move to our payment gateway. From here, I'll be moving to payment links. And here, let us create a new payment link. This payment is for software development course. I'm just giving a random name over here. Okay. Here, let us give the amount as 5,000. Link expiry as 30 days. And here, I'm just going to give the random details of the customer. Let us give the email address as demo@pablitudes.com and let us give the name of the customer as demo customer. Okay. And now let's click on create. So here we can see that a payment link is created successfully. Now we are going to make the payment using this particular payment link. So let's copy the payment link from here and I'll be opening it in a new tab so that we can make the payment. Pay securely. So here I have to just select my card details. So I'm just entering my test card details. Okay, and let's enter the OTP over here. And success. Payment completed. Okay, so the payment has been completed. Now we are going to check our Google Sheet whether the payment details are captured there or not. Okay, and here we can see a new order ID, transaction ID, customer name as demo customer. Here we can find his email address, his phone number, currency, amount as 5,000. Here we can find the link created date, that is today's date, link expiry date. We have got the link status as fully paid and the transaction as success. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. Okay, so let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And now let us just minimize all these windows and we are going to see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Cashfree account and Pabbly Connect so that whenever a payment is received via payment link, automatically all the payment details are captured in Pabbly Connect. Then we have applied a filter over here that this particular workflow should run only if the label or the type of the payment is equal to the payment link event. And then using all these details of the payment, we have added the same details to our Google Sheet. And in this way, we have learned that how we can add payment details of cash-free payment links to Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect.
So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.